I am pleased to have you return to my Coin Lady channel. We've crossed the 54-cent mark. At this very moment, Bitcoin is falling, and many people are predicting that it will fall even lower. It is currently trading at about 56,000. A total of 40,000 Bitcoins is being requested. In such case, XRP would probably fall below 40 cents. We won't sink to that level, in my opinion. It appears like everything is starting to pile up, so I'm thinking we'll start to break out from here. For a few, a respectable ascent. Beginning this coming weekend, many are anticipating that we will begin running up. Nobody could really call this market, so we'll just have to wait and see what occurs. 100% according to an expert, the appeal in the Ripple case will not impact the performance of XRP during this bull run. As I mentioned before, nothing is preventing us from succeeding this time. Since the Second Circuit will not make a decision until 2026, there is no urgent reason to be concerned. Attorney Rispoli provided the soothing message today, stressing that an appeal will not impair XRP performance in the bull run. It would be really appreciated if the SEC could announce their decision not to appeal. Even though I still don't think they will, I do think they will push it out until October 7th. Regardless, we will hit some big pricing points this alt season because nothing is stopping us. Here we get this from Alex Cobb, $36 for 1 XRP in USD. According to their calculations, the price of XRP would be approximately $36 if Bitcoin's price reached its all-time high of 180,000 to 200,000 and if the previous domination of XRP were applied. That fits up well with my previous thoughts. Having said that, I do not anticipate that Bitcoin will rise above 120,000. This is based on my conservative prediction that XRP will reach $27, but I do believe it will break just beyond 100,000. This is, however, all predicated on the normal occurrence of alt-season events. In 2021, while the SEC litigation was still very much in the public's consciousness, we were cheated out of the $10 XRP deal. Many individuals were reluctant to even bring up XRP, much less put money into it, during that time. But I believe XRP is going to have a spectacular run this time. A thrilling period is about to unfold. Eleanor Tourette's voice is heard here. Johnny Deaton has been declared the victor of the Massachusetts Republican primary by the Associated Press, just hours before the two candidates for the Senate, Chuck Cain and Elizabeth Warren, were officially announced. Deaton will face off against Warren in November. It was inevitable that Elizabeth Warren would weigh in on the matter. Warren portrays Deaton as a pawn of the cryptocurrency industry in anticipation of the upcoming Senate battle. However, her real point is that this is actually the result of 3 crypto billionaires who invested millions of dollars, recruited a Rhode Islander to run, and are now hoping to buy a Senate seat. I understand their motivations. Okay, I see. Yeah, they're aiming to remove me from office because I could be the one to oppose the crypto legislation they're wanting. By means of. Allow me to present my perspective on this. To start, the crypto business felt the full force of Elizabeth Warren's weaponization of Gary Gensler. In my view, crypto represents innovation, and those who oppose innovation in the US are anti-American. Their purchase of a Senate seat is now being discussed by Elizabeth Warren. The major banks have had her under their thumb for quite some time. Seeing her depart from the Senate is something I'm really looking forward to. It is my belief that John Deaton will emerge victorious in November. Now that we're discussing laws, according to Trump, crypto and Bitcoin will become the global capitals of the United States. In my second term, I promise to do away with at least 10 outdated regulations for every new one. Actually, we should have no trouble accomplishing that. Additionally, we will embrace new sectors rather than fight them, such as crypto and Bitcoin, and work to make the United States their global capital. The Howey test is so out of date, thus, I applaud this notion. We certainly require new rules, particularly for new inventions, and they certainly didn't anticipate that cryptocurrency would be popular in the future. However, I find it appealing that he mentioned future sectors. As I've been saying for some time, investing in XRP today is like putting your money into a technology of the future, and I believe that rules are already in the works. I believe that regulations similar to Mika's stablecoin will be implemented. Because crypto rules cannot differ from one country to another, they will also be fairly similar to those in other parts of the globe. Those rules can be enforced whenever necessary, in my opinion. Before launching RLUSD on the XRP ledger, Ripple must have regulations in place. This is sourced from the Welsh countryside. RLUSD is set to launch in a matter of weeks, according to Brad Garlinghouse, and stablecoin regulation is on the horizon for 2024. Do you understand what I mean? The timing is just right. Notify me when September comes to a close. According to Brad Garlinghouse, RLUSD's release is imminent, within the next several weeks. So, crypto stablecoin regulation in the US is literally on the corner. Before the 2024 elections, I believe the stablecoin regulation will be put in place. It seems like we're quite close. Suddenly, there are rumblings concerning payments. Once again, crypto businesses are finding it impossible to offer clients flexible fiat payout choices due to the traditional cross-border payment system. By facilitating instantaneous cross-border payments around the clock, eliminating middlemen, and settling international transactions in a matter of seconds, Ripple payments have the potential to simplify digital asset off-ramps. Then why is Ripple bringing up payments again? You may recall that they shifted their focus to tokenization and custody. Payments are once again on schedule. I attribute it to the fact that several countries are prepared to launch XRP on many rails quickly. I predict that this will happen by the year's end. Additionally, I believe that a catalyst will be found to bring about that outcome. See what's happening with the blocks over there. Everything is being expedited in Russia. For other nations who don't follow the lead of Russia and the BRICS, things are going to get ugly, which is probably why Ripple is focusing on payments. However, Ripple was perpetually a game changer. Once upon a time, XRP was the sole currency. A centralized shit currency was what they termed it. Would anyone be interested in being the one to hold that? The freedom coin, Bitcoin, is what we desire. But take a look at Bitcoin right now. BlackRock and the other financial institutions are essentially taking over. Plus, it's getting increasingly centralized. The reason I never switched to another cryptocurrency, even though I was aware that Ripple was collaborating with banks, is that the money is in the banks. I think it's a great idea that banks might use XRP to make payments more quickly, cheaply, and securely, while also eliminating all those fees. Ripple was only involved with the SEC for the past 4 years because it was stealing fees from the major banks. All the fees are eliminated by their solution. For a little fee, you can send money to any country in the world. On the other hand, the disruption is beginning to occur simultaneously. You can see, nevertheless, that SWIFT is open to collaborating with Ripple. Some of the largest banks are open to collaborating with Ripple. The US dollar will also not be affected. The truth is that their tech and XRP have the potential to make the US currency stronger. There will be no future need for Bitcoin, according to these Bitcoin maxis, since they want Bitcoin to supplant the US currency. They will face no rivals in the years to come. It's simply not going to occur. Zoom is also contributing to this. Let me be honest with you. Being an XRP holder with this nonsense makes me feel ashamed. How crypto will be decided in the future. Coming in November, this is the XRP Unleashed. This documentary has a lot of naysayers. In the event that I am able to sit through it in its entirety, I would greatly appreciate it if we could record some commentary on it. On the other hand, many are unhappy about this since the individuals involved with the documentary are starting to waver. Put simply, they are now advising you to liquidate your XRP holdings. Someone recently told me that XRP would never have another price increase, that Ripple will never go public in the US, and that the Ripple project is over. The only thing these cretins are accomplishing is making prospective investors and others entering this industry nervous. My video would not have been seen without you. Do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye for now.